there are 3 terms, okay? So what we're looking to do is find 2 numbers that multiply together to get 5 and add or subtract to get -4, okay? Now, there's some rules here, okay? If this number is negative, when you multiply, you have to have a positive and a negative number, okay? So if it's positive and negative, we're going to subtract. We're not going to add. Now, the bigger number is going to be that negative sign, okay? The bigger number keeps the middle sign. Okay. All right. Now, for the most part today, guys, these are pretty easy. All right. They do get more complicated, but we're going to keep it pretty easy. Okay. All right. So we're trying to figure out what times what is 5, right? So 1 times 5, 2 doesn't work, 3 doesn't work, 4 doesn't work, 5 times 1. That's it. It's just 1 times 5. All right. So it's going to be 2 parentheses. Okay. X times X is X, or R times R. These are R's. R times R is R squared, okay? Now, one of these is a 5, and one of these is a 1, okay? But we want -4. So the bigger number keeps the middle sign. So the middle sign is negative. So 5 is negative, 1 is positive, okay? Now, if we multiply, we can check to see if we're right, okay? So R times R is R squared. R times 1 is plus R, okay? Minus 5R, minus 5. When you put these together, you get -4R, okay? So that's how you know you're right. Every single time you do these, you can check to make sure that you're correct, okay? All right, let's do this one here. All right, n squared plus 2n minus 35, number 3, okay? So 35 is negative, so 1 is plus and 1 is minus. All right, so we're going to subtract. All right, so 1 times 35, 2 doesn't work, 3 doesn't work. How do I know that it doesn't work, right? So 35 divided by 2 is a decimal. 35 divided by 3 is a decimal. 35 divided by 4 is a decimal. 35 divided by 5 is 7. So 5 times 7, 6 doesn't work. 35 divided by 6 doesn't work. 35 divided by 7 does work, 7 times 5. So as soon as you see, you know, I have 5 times 7 and now I have 7 times 5, I'm done. Okay, because the only other thing is going to work is 35 times 1, so it starts to repeat. Okay? All right, so now, which one of these 2 numbers subtracts to get 2? So 35 minus 1 is 34. That doesn't work. 7 minus 5 is 2. All right, so perfect. Okay? So n and 7 and n and 2. Okay? All right, now, the bigger number keeps the middle sign. So the middle sign is plus, so plus 7 minus 2. I'm sorry, minus 5, not 2. That should be a 5. 7 times 5. We don't care about the 2, but it equals 2, and that's the middle number. Okay? Number 5, p squared plus 2p minus 48. Okay? So it's plus and a minus. Okay? So 1 times 48, 2 times 24, 3 times 16, 4 times 12. All right, now I'm subtracting. This is 47, so that ain't it. That's 22, so that ain't it. That's 13, so that ain't it. 12 minus 4 is 8, so that's not it. All right. 6 times 8. Yep. All right. 8 minus 6 is 2. All right, so that's what we want. That's what we want. All right, so P, well, let's do the signs in a minute. P8 and P6. All right, the middle number gets the bigger, the middle sign gets the bigger number. So plus 8 minus 6. Okay. All right, one more negative. All right, so negative 50. So it's a plus and a minus. Okay, 1 times 50, 2 times 25. And we're subtracting, trying to find 5, right? So it's 49, it's 23. 3 doesn't work, 4 doesn't work. 5 times 10. 10 minus 5 is 5. All right, so there you go. okay? R10 and R5, okay? And the bigger number keeps the middle sign. So it's negative, so R minus 10, R plus 5, okay? All right, now pluses, okay? Now, how do you multiply two numbers to get a positive? You have two choices now. It's either plus plus or minus minus, right? You have two choices, okay? But that sign will tell you, okay? So this one's going to be both negative, okay? Now, when the signs are the same, you're going to add. You're not going to subtract, okay? You're going to add. So 18, we're trying to find numbers that make 18. So 1 times 18, but when you add that, that's 19. 2 times 9, when you add that, you get 11. 3 times 6, 3 plus 6 is 9. That's what we want. We want 9 because this middle number is 9. So B minus 3, B minus 6, okay? You don't actually want the 9. You want these two numbers, okay? You want these two numbers, okay? All right, plus 30 means plus plus or minus minus. So you go to this sign here, so minus minus. So it's going to be A minus and A minus, okay? 30, 1 times 30, that adds to 31. Nope. 2 times 15, 17. Nope. 3 times 10, 13. Nope. 4 doesn't work. 5 times 6. 5 plus 6 is 11. Bingo. All right. A minus 5, A minus 6. Okay. Now, I'm doing this in my head. If you can't just do that in your head, how are you going to make this list right here, right? You're going to do 30 divided by 1, 30 divided by 2, 30 divided by 3. That's what you're going to do. Okay. All right. B squared plus 13b plus 36, okay? So it's either plus plus or minus minus, okay? So you go to that sign, it's plus plus, okay? So B plus and B plus, okay? 36, 1 times 36, 2 times 18, 3 times 12, 4 times 9, okay? So that's 37, 20, 15, 13. Bingo. I was looking for 13. So B plus 4, B plus 9. Okay. All right, let's do 6. This one's negative, so 1 is plus, 1 is minus. Okay. So we're trying to subtract. Because 1 is plus and 1 is minus, we're trying to subtract. Okay. 1 times 15, 15 minus 1 is 14. 2 doesn't work. 3 times 5, 5 minus 3 is 2. Okay, so there you go. That's the answer. All right, so R and 5 and R and 3. Now the bigger number gets the sign. So the bigger number is negative, so the other one is positive. Okay. Okay. All right. Plus 24. So plus plus or minus minus. That's plus, so it's plus plus. All right. So x plus, x plus. Okay. 1 times 24, 2 times 12, 3 times 8, 4 times 6. All right, so when I add these, that's 25. Nope. That's 14. Nope. That's 11. Nope. 10. Bingo. X plus 4. X plus 6. Okay. One more that we'll do together. All right. 32. It's negative. So 1 is plus, 1 is minus. Okay. 1 times 32, 2 times 16, 4 times 8, 5 doesn't work, 6 doesn't work, 7 doesn't work, 8 doesn't work. All right, so it's one of these. 32 minus 1 is 31. 16 minus 2 is 14. 8 minus 4 is 4. Bingo. Okay, so N8 and N4. Okay, now when it's one of each, you got to think about which sign. The bigger number goes with the middle sign. So N minus 8 and plus 4. Okay, all right, here's your homework or your assignment for the day. All right, just 6 more. Okay, 11 through 16. Okay, all right, we will check this tomorrow, but I will grade it. I will check it in the morning. So if you want your points for the day, you have to make sure you have your points, have this done tomorrow morning. All right, thanks.